it. Oh my god, my eyes are twitching. I got a little lipstick on my teeth. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my November favorites. It's actually probably more of like my October and November favorites since I didn't end up doing a video for October's favorites. So some of these items I've been using mostly in the month of November. Some of them I started using in October and have just continued using them throughout the month of November. But these are basically my most recent favorites that I've been using. So if you would like to see what those are, then just keep on watching. Okay, so first up is the lip that I have on today. This is actually one of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams, and I recently got 3 in a little package, and I think it may have been the last video I posted, but to be fair, that video was filmed a little bit ago, and I have been using these non-stop ever since I've gotten them. So these are definitely more of a more recent favorite, but they still are definitely a favorite of mine. On my lips right now, I have the shade Berlin, but I also have the shades Cannes and Abu Dhabi. Yeah, so I'll swatch these again for you guys. I did swatch them in my last video, but I will do it again just because. Okay, so these are not very great swatches, but these are them. This is Abu Dhabi, Cannes, and Berlin, the one that I have on my lips right now. I do have a lip liner on underneath because my lips have been super dry, but and I thought maybe that would help like make them not as dry. I don't know, that's what I thought, but the main reason that I really love these is because of the way that they wear throughout the day. I noticed that they don't leave like a film, or like they don't make your lips get that like gross line on the inside of your mouth, and they aren't the most long wearing, but I just find that they're so comfortable and I like wearing them throughout the day. So that's why these guys were in my favorites. I mentioned that my lips have been super dry, so another lip product that I wanted to include is actually a lip balm. This is by the brand Purlisse, and it's their Daily Lip Nourisher with mango and shea butter. And this is what it looks like. It's your standard lip balm, but I just find that it really is nourishing. I love that it has mango and shea butter in it. I definitely feel my lips being hydrated, and it has a lot of stuff in it. It has jojoba and rice bran oil, vitamin E, and it makes my lips feel better after they feel like the Sahara Desert. So I've been loving this. Next up for the eyes, what I have on my eyes today is actually this guy. This is the NYX Earth palette. It's part of their In Your Element collection. They have like an earth one, a crystals one, a water one, an air one, and I happen to really like the shades in the earth one. This is what it looks like. And it doesn't look like I've used it that much, but I have. I've been using this all throughout the month of November. It has some really great fall shades, and like I said, it's what I have on my eyes today. And I just feel like you can get a whole bunch of looks. Like you can get, I almost dipped my finger in there. You can get like some natural looks if you use like this one and like these guys, or then you get your pops of color here. And I just find that it's very versatile. It's great for traveling. It's got this big mirror, and yeah, that's what I have to say about this palette. To kind of go along with this, I have been using, I've been using MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I'm sure you've heard of it. If not, it's a setting spray by MAC. At least I think that's what it's advertised as. Yeah, Skin Refresher and Finishing Mist. So most people use Fix Plus as a finishing spray or as a way to like wet your brush. And for those of you that don't really know what I'm talking about, if you wet your brush before you put on an eyeshadow, it really makes the eyeshadow pop and gives like a wet look to your eyes. Okay, so if you can see on my eyes, they're a lot more vibrant on the lid. That's because I used MAC Fix Plus. So I put my brush in the shadow and then put a little spray of this on my brush and just applied it as I normally would. And so that's what I've been loving using this for. And if you have been doing makeup or if you're familiar with MAC Fix Plus, you're probably like, Heather, you're way late to the game, like everyone's been using this. And the thing is, I know that, but I didn't purchase this until maybe about a month or two ago, and I had been using other setting sprays or, you know, finishing sprays for the same purpose, but I just found that Fix Plus really is like the original. It does it the best. So that's why I wanted to share this. I know I just went on like a whole tangent and I'm rambling now, but that's why I wanted to mention this, just to say that I do believe that this is like the original bad guy. And yeah. And then just to, again, go off of that, I wanted to share another setting spray that if I'm not using MAC Fix Plus, I am usually using this guy. It's the NYX Matte Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray, and it looks like this. I used this all over my face today once I was finished with my makeup just to set it all. I find that this has like a really nice mist, and like I said, if I'm not using Fix Plus to set my face, I'm generally using this guy because I find that it works almost equally as well. So if you're looking for a setting spray, this one is definitely affordable and you should try it out. Okay, next up on my favorites list is an eyeliner. This is the Pixi by Petra Endless Silky Eye Pen in the shade Matte Khaki, and this is what it looks like. I'll give you guys a little swatch. That's it there. And I've learned that any kind of like green eyeshadow or eyeliner paired with brown eyes really makes your eyes pop. And so I love using green eyeshadows and green eyeliners. I find that it just makes my eyes look just a little bit more, I don't know, it just adds a little something to the eyes. And I don't know if you can tell, but I do have it on my eyes today on my waterline, and it just kind of like brings out the brown a little bit more. It adds that little touch. It doesn't look too green to where you're like, why is she wearing green eyeliner? It from far away, it really doesn't even look green, and I think that's what I love so much about it. And the formula to this is great. It's probably not the most long wearing, but I do find that it lasts like a decent amount of time, and so nothing that I'm complaining about. And I think that's all I really have to say about this. If you have brown eyes and you haven't tried a green eyeliner yet, I would say try out this one. It's a great one. I believe it's really affordable. I got this in a, where did I get this? I got this from Generation Beauty in their gift bag, so I'm not entirely sure how much this costs, but I will leave all the links to the products in the description box below as usual. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's affordable though. Okay, another product that I've kind of rediscovered this month is this guy. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, and they have this in tons and tons of shades. This is the black one called Perversion, but I recently rediscovered this, and I don't know why I ever put it away because the formula to these is just beautiful. That's it there on the bottom. If you are willing to spend a little bit extra, I would totally say get a green one in this as well. I have like a teal colored one, but not a green one. So I have to invest in that. But basically, the formula to this is great. If I need a black eyeliner, this is generally the one that I reach for. I don't know if it lasts 24/7. I haven't put that to the test, but it does last a very long time. And yeah, I know my mom loves this eyeliner as well. She uses the brown one. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this. Okay, next up is mascara. This is a mascara by the brand Eyeko. It's their Lash Alert mascara, and this is what the packaging looks like. Basically, it says, wake up your eyes with our fiber-enhanced formula infused with caffeine, arginine, and biotin tripeptide to stimulate lash growth. Give your lashes a lift for instant volume, curl, and definition. I did not realize that there was caffeine in this. That must be why I like it so much. I don't know. But this is the mascara that I have on my eyes today. This is what the wand looks like. It's got like a curve to it. And I do agree with the advertising. I do think it does make your lashes look more volumized and longer and just, I don't know. I really like the way it makes my eyelashes look. I'll give you a close-up. And yeah, I forgot to curl my lashes today, so I mean, in one way it kind of shows you, it gives a little bit of a curl even if you don't curl your eyelashes, so that's always nice. I mean, I forget all the time, so I don't know if the same goes for you, but I will say that this mascara is a little bit more on the pricier end. I bought mine at Ulta, but they were having a sale when I purchased it. I believe it's around $30, and I think I got it around like $22 or something like that. But I do think that it works really well, and there's a lot in here. There's 8 ml, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that's a lot. It feels like a lot. Maybe it's not a lot at all. I'm gonna check. Anyway, this video is just a mess, as most of mine are, but anyway. Eyeko mascara. Great product. I don't know how everyone's gonna feel about this, but I love this product. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. Is that what it's called? Yeah. And I love it. I think this is one of the best foundations that I've tried in a really long time. I did a whole video on the Fenty Beauty products, and I was really impressed with it when I first purchased it, and I've been wearing this nonstop. Like, I feel like I'm about halfway through the bottle already. It's the foundation that I have on my face today, and I don't know, I find that it makes my skin look flawless. It really does do a really great job. I love that there's 40 plus shades in the collection. I think that it's a very affordable foundation, especially for products sold at Sephora. It's only like $32, I think, and I feel like so many foundations are more than that at Sephora, so I definitely think this is affordable. I think that the packaging is great. I was a little concerned that it would, well, not really. I mean, it's frosted glass, so I would be a little careful with it. Obviously, I wouldn't throw it across the room, which I wouldn't do that with any foundation, but you know what I mean. So I have traveled with it and nothing has happened to it. And so I don't know if this is like the ideal foundation to travel with, but I have. And I I don't know, I really like it a lot. The one con that I will say that I find with this is you have to use a decent amount to get your face covered. Like, you pump it, and one pump is good for about a third of your face. And I find that some other foundations, maybe it's just the pump on it, maybe it just pumps less and there's an equal amount of product in here, and so you just have to pump a little bit more. But I do find that that is the case with this foundation. But it's not anything that I am upset about. I think if anything, it makes me use the least amount of product, so I get the most wear out of it. But for the most part, like I said, this has been probably my top favorite of the month. Of the past 2 months, I've been using it nonstop. Okay, another product that I can't seem to put down is this guy. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Blotting Powder, and I have the shade Light. This is what it looks like. It's upside down, isn't it? Yes, it is. There you go. First of all, the packaging on this. Like, it's so beautiful. I just love everything Kat Von D comes out with. I just think everything is just designed so thoughtfully, and I love it. I kind of screwed up my powder a little bit. Like, I don't know if you can tell on the bottom here. I dipped a brush that was kind of wet with foundation in here, so I kind of like, I don't really know what I did to it. I can just scrape it off and it'll be fine, but that's why it looks like that. But this is what I use to set my foundation or my concealer, mostly my concealer. I go underneath my eyes and on my T-zone, and this is just beautiful. I find that it reduces the appearance of my pores. It sets the concealer down nicely so I don't crease. It just makes everything set. That is the best way I could put it. It just makes everything look like a whole face. If that makes any sense at all. Another Fenty Beauty product, I won't spend too much time on this because like I said, I've done a whole video on it, but this is the Killawatt highlighter. I have the shade Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. I think it's the lightest one, but this is what it looks like on the inside, and these highlighters are beautiful. I love highlighters, so chances are I'll love anyone that you put in front of me. Like I said, they're super light, but they're there. I mean, this is this one is Fire Crystal and this one is Lightning Dust. I tend to use Fire Crystal a little bit more often, just because I don't know. I don't really know why. It's a bit more shimmery. It has a little bit more of a glow to it. But I did use the other side today on my nose. So if you can see, it's got like a more subtle glow to it. But I love it. I love the packaging. Rihanna, you're doing a great job with Fenty Beauty. Another highlighter that I've been using nonstop this month is a collaboration of Nikkie Tutorials and Ofra. This is the Everglow highlighter, and this is what it looks like. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. It's so beautiful. I mostly stick to the two lighter shades because the other one is a little dark for me, but this highlighter is just gorgeous. If you are looking for like a bam bright highlight, this is the one to go for. I mean, look at it. Let me do some swatches. Come on. These are the 3 shades in the Everglow highlighter. I mean, the swatches speak for it. Like, so beautiful. I think that since I can't really get away with this one as a highlighter, I'm going to try using it as an eyeshadow. I think that would be super, super pretty. But generally, I mix these two and that's the highlight that I have on my cheeks and on my forehead a little bit today, and it's just such a beauty. The final makeup product that I have is a blush. This is by NYX. Again, this is the Down to Earth High Definition Blush, and I think that I got this from Generation Beauty as well, or in like a box of some sort, but I was sent this or given this, and I love it. It's this really beautiful peachy corally color. It's the blush that I have on my cheeks today. I use a very light hand, as you can tell, because I don't really wear blush that often. My cheeks get pretty pink on their own, but I think this gives like the perfect amount of light and like life to your face, to your cheeks. I'll give you a little swatch of this. That's it right there, and obviously I don't have that much pigmentation on my cheeks, or else I would look a little bit like a clown, but I really have been enjoying using this. I also think the packaging is cute. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little bow at the end to clasp it close. And I mean, NYX is super affordable and the formula is great, so you really can't even go wrong. And then the final item in my favorites this month is actually a brush. This is the Luxie Precision Angled Contour Brush and number 650. And this is what it looks like. It is just a contour brush. It's got a bit of an angle to it. The Luxie brushes are so beautiful. They're so soft. I obviously didn't have a contour to show you today, but this is the brush that I've recently been using to contour my cheeks. And I mean, I'm still working on how to contour properly, to be honest. But if you can see, there's like a slight contour there, like right? Just say yes, okay. But this is the brush I've been using to do it, and I think it's just like the perfect angle, the perfect density and width, and it's a good one. But like I said, all of the Luxie brushes are great. So again, if you're looking for brushes, I would recommend Luxie. Actually, let me know if you'd be interested in a video on brushes. You know, like the ones that I prefer to use for each part of my face and that kind of thing. I don't know. I feel like that's either something people like to watch or they don't. There's not really an in-between. But if it's something that you'd be interested in, I'd love to know, and then I would make a video about it. So yeah, that completes this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed watching. I hope that maybe you'll check out some of these favorite items yourself, and I'd love to know, what have you been loving this month? I always love checking out new items, and maybe they'll be in next month's favorites, who knows. But that's about all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!